Right. So, George's reaction to this is you are on your own. Goodbye. Thanks, George.
The bracket had fallen from the drainpipe when George climbed it. I thought the bracket might come in handy. I had no reason to do that. Not right now.
Oh, it seems like one of these windows is slightly askew.
The small window was slightly open. Through the glass, I could just make out a small storeroom. There was a small gap in the window, but it wouldn't open. It was awkward, but I managed to get the bracket into the gap and force the window open. Here goes! It was just an old barrel. I wasn't going to drink anything out of there. I turned the faucet, but nothing happened. The barrel was empty. It was a large barrel, probably for storing ale or wine. They certainly got through a lot of drink here. The faucet was too stiff to move. I couldn't budge it. A dented and rusted suit of armor. There was no way I could walk around in that.
Why not? It looks about your size.
The armor was old and rusty. I didn't want to touch it in case it made a noise. It was an old door, a wooden one.
So, this Petra, they say she's a bit of a one.
Oh yes, takes pleasure in killing. Regards it as an art form.
Nasty.
One poor guy she tortured, took him a week to die.
How'd she do that then?
They called it the doner kebab.
Oh, you don't mean...
That's right. Everything just the same. Apart from the salad, of course.
And the pita bread?
Obviously.
What's she look like then?
Short blonde hair, that's all I know. I never got closer.
Don't blame you, she might get ideas.
Too right.
Chicken nuggets, for example.
Hot dog and beans.
Ouch!
If they saw me, I was done for. I had to find a way to walk around without attracting attention. But for now, I had to play the quiet mouse.
I think those guys need to see a dentist.
Did you hear something?
Not sure. Was it from upstairs?
Sounded like it.
You take the side stairs and I'll go up here. If there's anyone there, we'll have them trapped.
I had to hide, or get caught.
Did you see anything up the side stairs?
Yet nothing.
Stay alert anyway. This place gives me the creeps.
I think these guys also need to see an optician.
I couldn't open the door. It was locked. I couldn't open the door. It was locked.
How do you know?
I couldn't open the door.
Why? Because it's locked? There are a lot of doors along this corridor, and all of them are locked. Apart from one. This one.
A large, highly polished dresser. Someone had interesting taste in furniture. The dresser was locked. Even for an antique, the lock was sturdy. It was an ornate hand basin. The fixtures and fittings were very old. The hand basin had hot and cold running water. Cold running water anyway. It was a large luggage case. Petra's name was on the label. She certainly didn't travel light. A cordless hairdryer lay on top of the clothes in the case. For the woman who likes to live life to the full, Petra certainly had a new take on that idea. I picked up the hairdryer. Apart from a range of tacky clothes, there was nothing left in the case.
What is that design on the pillows? Is it some kind of fish?
It was another large luggage case. You could never have too many clothes. Inside the case was a brown wig. Petra certainly liked to dress up. I picked up the wig. At the very least, it would stop her from using it again to impersonate me. That's interesting. The case looked a lot smaller on the inside. The base sounded hollow. I guess there was a hidden compartment inside. All I had to do was find a way of opening it. The bottom of the case was false. I felt around the interior, trying to access the hidden compartment. Aha! Tucked into one corner was a tiny button. Damn! My fingers were too large to press the button.
How about this pencil?
Oh my God! I doubted she used the knives to open letters. A sharpening stone. A must for every assassin. I picked up the sharpening stone.
Why can't we take a dagger? You know, for protection?
Inside was a serious selection of knives and other weapons. The weapons were all locked in place.
Which way now? Not this way.
The door was shut fast and wouldn't open. A chef was cutting vegetables at a chopping board. He was struggling and didn't look too happy.
Hi there.
The vegetables had been badly sliced. What was this guy using? A hammer and chisel? Presentation was obviously not his strong point.
Hey! Get your thieving hands off my carrots!
Sorry, they just looked so tasty.
The last person who tried that lost a finger. If you want to keep painting your nails, I suggest you keep your mitts off.
Something tells me that this guy is not from the Czech Republic.
The warning signs all over the bottle left me in no doubt as to what it was. It was a large bottle of industrial bleach.
Ooh, bleach. Fake hair? I wonder.
Hey, you! What the hell do you think you're doing?
I needed to clean the toilets.
Not with my bleach, you don't. Go and get your own bottle. I'm sick of people nicking my stuff.
Okay. Sorry.
Maybe we should say hello.
The chef was giving those vegetables hell. Hi there. Do you have a moment?
A moment? Well now, let me think. I've 50 dinners to cook for 50 fat guzzling guards, with pudding I might add, plus one vegan speciality de la maison for Madame Petra, plus one macrobiotic for Senor Sensitive Skin Susaro. I've got no assistants, I've got a kitchen out of the Stone Age, and she asks, do I have a moment? No, woman, I do not have a flaming moment! Just get out of my kitchen!
The answer's no, then.
Yes, the answer's no! Who the hell are you anyway?
Susan.
Susan? What kind of a pathetic girly name is that?
It's a name for a girl.
Well, change it. I don't like it.
What else should we call ourselves?
Could I take your bleach?
Oh, now this is getting beyond a joke. There's a million varieties of crap I can put up with, but I'll not have people stealing from my kitchen.
I only wanted to borrow it.
Only? Only? It's a slippery slope, do you not see? There'll be another time, and then a time after that, until one day I shall have no bleach whatsoever. It's bad enough they give me a kitchen your Stone Age man would turn his nose up at. But when wee strips of girls drop in wanting to take my bleach without so much as a by your leave, I tell you, I contemplate murder.
Oops. Sorry I asked. No offense, but those vegetables aren't very well chopped.
Says the vegetable chopping expert, no doubt. Well, as it happens, you're right. I admit it. They are crap. In fact, they are worse than crap. They are crap to the nth degree of crap. And do you know why?
No, but I think you're going to tell me.
These vegetables are crap because my knives are blunt.
Oh, so why don't you sharpen them then?
Oh, stupid chef! Why didn't I think of that? Sharpen the knives. Brilliant! You're a genius, woman! Oh, wait! Silly me! I forgot! I haven't got anything to sharpen them with!
How about this?
Excuse me, but could you make use of this?
A grindstone! Finally, somebody in this godforsaken kitchen is using a bit of initiative! Don't suppose you fancy a job as kitchen assistant? The money's crap, the hours stink, conditions are worse, but it'll make a man out of you.
No thanks.
Young people today don't know which side their bread's buttered.
Just one more question. How did you end up here?
Give 70 people food poisoning just once, and you pay for it for the rest of your life.
I must remember not to eat anything while I'm here.
You're welcome.
Suddenly, I didn't have much of an appetite. Now that the chef wasn't watching, I could reach the bleach.
We need a disguise. We have a wig, some bleach, and a free bathroom. We know that the guards haven't seen Petra up close, so this should work, hopefully.
The wig was sitting in the hand basin. It looked like a dead animal. I wondered whether this was really likely to work. The wig was sitting in the hand basin. I hoped it would bleach the wig blonde. The bleach was strong. The wig's color disappeared almost instantly. The bleach had stripped the color from the wig in seconds. I was lucky it hadn't dissolved the whole wig. I wondered whether Petra was a natural blonde. The wig was soaking wet. I didn't want to carry that around with me. Besides, the bleach would have dripped onto my clothes. Somehow I didn't think Petra was into tie-dye. The hairdryer was perfect. I fancied one of them for myself. Voila! Perfectly dry now. Showtime.
Not bad. Now I wonder if this wig is made from natural hair, because would bleach work on synthetic hair?
Hey, who's there?
Uh-oh.
Hi, George. We have a crate and we have 2 raised platforms just here. The one that we need is the smoother of the 2.
Nope, not that way. It was a beautifully carved gargoyle. It stared at me with its beady little eyes. There's only so much you can do with a gargoyle, so I decided to leave it alone. It was a damaged stone gargoyle. It looked very unstable. I'm all for conservation, but needs must if the devil drives.
Now, I'm sure that someone would have heard that. Why is there a beam across the windows and in between these buildings? Unless it's containing wires. Oh well. It's fortunate that it is here, I guess. Oh, hi.
The window was open. They obviously didn't think they needed tight security up here, but no one is safe from George the Cat Stobart. The window was open. It was an old, ornate oil lamp. It looked like it hadn't been used for years. The lamp had an old knob that I guessed was for turning it on. Oh, yuck! At least the knob worked. The oil dripping onto the floor was a fire hazard.
If you notice behind these crates, there is a entryway. There we go. That wasn't too hard.
The window led to another area of the castle. I could see a walkway on the other side. There was an old iron grate set into the floor. Below it was a pit with a window that led into the castle. There was a chance that I could have got through there if I lifted the grate. The grate only opened a little way. The hinges were badly rusted. There had to be a way to free those hinges.
Maybe we could use some oil. But we have nothing to actually put the oil in. If only there was something around here, conveniently, that we could pick up and use. For example, a tin cup.
It was an old drain pipe, rusted and bent. An offshoot pipe had been blocked by an old tin cup. The old drain pipe ran up the wall, but looked like it was broken. Just as well, the pipe was wet and slimy. The window led to another area of the castle. The oil started to drip again. I collected a small amount of oil in the old cup. As soon as I turned the knob, the oil stopped dripping. I hoped the oil would free the hinges. I could almost hear the hinges sighing with relief. Here goes. A book title sprang to mind. 1,001 Uses for Lamp Oil.